We are Adela, Gloria and Natalie, and today we are in Tumbes. It is a fishing village located 12 kilometers from north of Talcahuano. The main economic activity is the small-scale fishing and the extraction of seafood. However, nowadays it is started to promote the gastronomic area with the establishment of restaurants and sale of seafood products. With the professors, we decided to move up here to practice our vocabulary from the units that we have been learning. Today we have to record a video in groups on different topics that our professors have assigned us. The topic that they gave us was the houses. Before, we have to mention that this place was affected with the earthquake and subsequent tsunami in 2010. For that reason, we can see many differences between the houses in the seashore and the houses near the hill.
After the tsunami, a lot of houses at the seaside were completely destroyed. Many families lost everything and they had to start all over again. But with the help of Mimbu, it was possible. Mimbu gave to the families a new house which they could build in the same place where the old houses were before, with the difference that the new houses were firmer and prevented to a new natural disaster. The new houses has the characteristic that they were built with 3 floors, but the first one is supposed to use as a garage, with the intention that nobody lives there. The people only have to use the second and third floor to live. That was something that not all the people agreed. They said that leaving the first floor empty is a waste of space for the people who don't have a car. Because of that, they decided to build there a business, or they use it as a terrace under the house. One example of these people is Margarita Becar. She's a woman who has lived in Tumbes for many years, and her house was destroyed in 2010. Now she has a new one and she installed a little business in the first floor.
Ya, bueno, ¿usted nos podría contar un poco sobre el propósito que tienen los pilares acá en las casas de Tumbes?
Para prevenir en caso de un sismo, para que no haya una tragedia.
Claro.
Pero que eso es tan impredecible que el mar sí subió, en un caso, 8 metros. Aquí hay, ¿no ves? ¿Eran 4 metros más o menos? Yo creo, más o menos. Y arriba material, no es material como este, sino que es madera. ¿Se lo había arriba?
Y antes las casas no tenían este sistema, era...
No, si todos eran de material.
No, pero con los pilares. Antes del terremoto no eran así.
No.
Eran
No.
casas como todas las otras.
Como todas las casas. Sí, porque mi casa era de material. No tan como esto, porque esto fue hecho más grueso, en los fierros más gruesos, todo más y más fondo.
Claro, para eso.
Para que pueda resistir.
On the other hand, we have the houses near the hill, which they weren't affected with the tsunami, and we can see that they are built in a different way as the houses given by Mimbu. These houses are more similar to the ones that we can find everywhere. One example of this type is the house of Eduardo Prado. He's lived here for 40 years, and unfortunately, his house suffered only a little fissure on the floor. He was very kind and he invited us to his house. There he showed us a plan of Tumbes.
¿Y estas casas entonces las hicieron para el terremoto y el tsunami?
Aquí no pasa nada.
¿No?
Ahí se me quebró el techo.
Solo las consecuencias del terremoto. ¿Y el mar no llegó hasta acá tampoco? ¿El mar?
No, yo voy a la escuela.
Ah.
Entonces, estaba bien firme para hacer.
Sí, esto tiene una cuarentena. ¿Cómo que le dicen las cadenas?
Y usted lo
El
decidió.
piso también es de madera.
Y eso lo decidió usted solo. Pero como por una precaución o solamente por la casa. O por hacer remodelaciones. Ah,
Thanks to Eduardo, we could know more about this place, such as the Maryland Street is named in honor of the assistance provided by the United States, who was in charge of rebuilding the houses of the place after the earthquake in Valdivia in 1960. Something that caught our attention was that most of the houses in the seashore don't have a backyard. Why? Because behind of the houses is the hill. So, for example, people can't hang out the washing in the backyard. Therefore, they do it outside the house, even next to the boat. That's another interesting thing. The houses have boats in front of them, like we normally see a car in place of a boat.
We asked to one of our professors what does she think about the houses compared with the ones in her country. And she said the following.
I would say yes. I think it's more common here for people to kind of build their own houses or to build their houses like little by little and add on to them. And so yes, they end up being a lot more unique. Whereas in the US, like there are a lot more codes that you have to follow, and so you have to hire someone, and then they all end up looking the same. But even here, I think here in Tumbes, they look different than they do in Concepcion. And they're more colorful. There's more colors here, I think. And lots of windows. They're nice. More wood. I think there's more wood houses. Because in Concepcion, lots of the houses are made of like cement. And here there's lots of wood.
Yes. In conclusion, we can say that Tumbes, even though all the disaster occurred in 2010 and also in 1960, has been able to get ahead and show how beautiful and attractive it is as a tourist destination, where we can spend a nice day with delicious meals taken from the same place where we are.